So it depends on the person, because a lot of people could say that a prenup is just thinking ahead. For me, I feel like that is just planning to fail.
I never thought about a prenup.
And see, I disagree with the plan to fail. That is planning for the unknown.
Guys, welcome to another episode of Men Suffer in Silence. You know, I got my man,
Rich Blackman.
and my guy,
Roscoe squeeze off.
and I'm lucky to let him know. Let's get into it, fellas. What's the topic today?
Dating down.
Is that where we're going?
At any point in life, whether you're there now, in your past, how do you feel about dating down?
Dating down. Is that something that men suffer, you think, in silence?
Well, I think men have got to the point, or have been at a point, where we don't have any standards.
Ooh.
And I'm not saying no standards, but not enough. What I mean by that is, I've always seen women say, I need a guy this tall, this complexion, this type of income, this type of vehicle, this type of living arrangement. And I just see guys say, when you talk to your friends, you know, when they're dating, especially when we're younger, but even now sometimes when they separate and they got somebody new. Hey man, why you messing with Cheryl? Man, Cheryl got fat.
Yeah,
Cheryl pretty as heck. Oh, you know that? Like,
Right.
Come on, it got to be more than that. It got to be more than that for us, right? Because isn't it more than that for women? For most, well, not every woman. I'm not every woman in America, but a lot of women, and I know you've heard this, have certain standards. They want you to do certain things. They want you to have a certain income. And how do you feel about that, Mr. Rich?
Talk about it.
All right. So
Would you date down?
Well, do you believe in dating down? Are you leveled up above some people? Because to say you're dating down also means somebody's dating up in that equation.
her.
Exactly.
So this is a hard one for me.
Break it down.
All right.
Give it to us in pieces.
Okay. So I used to date this girl, and we had the conversation, and it wasn't a conversation of whether either one of us was dating down or dating up. But I had said to her, in the midst of finding true love, would she date someone that worked at McDonald's or was a manager at a McDonald's? Now, she worked for the government and she made 6 figures. She said, absolutely not. I said, well, you may have missed out on a great opportunity because, you know,
Pop that man.
well, not only that, but he may be exactly what, you know, hypothetically, because we were together at the time, but he may be exactly what you're looking for, but you're paying him no attention because you're looking at the fact of where he works. But he may be the one to give you every single thing that you need and just be the man for you. And she says, no, I wouldn't, based on the fact of where he worked. And I couldn't understand that. And it brought me to the thing of, for us, well, for me, I don't know if that would be an issue or not. I don't know if I would not.
You would date a woman at McDonald's?
I don't know. I don't.
That's valid.
I don't know. I really don't know. And I don't think that I would look at it. I would look at it as far as like an age thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's hard, man, because
No, I could do McDonald's. If I know a female from McDonald's, she's a good friend of mine, but she's also like a manager of several of them. She makes quite a good salary. I don't know if I could do the
crew chief leader, the shift leader.
or the head fry station. I don't know if I could do the head fry station.
Oh, we here to see Tammy. Oh, she's in Station B with the Big Mac.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, I'm calling for Linda. She's out back right now pulling the trash.
Give me 1 second, sir. I definitely feel like depends on the age. I mean, you're younger, but in this stage in our life, I think that's important. I think we do a lot of stuff that we don't want to do. We all set a goal or plan for ourselves, you know, and what we want out of somebody.
Could be a second job.
Could be a who?
A second job?
What could be a second job?
McDonald's. They have a job and for some extra dough.
I think I'm at this stage. If she was good with her money and she treated me good,
Okay.
I think I probably would. If she treated me as such, as a man, as a leader, I ain't trying to control nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to control you. I don't want to do that either.
So you say she can't come home smelling like fries, telling you what the fuck you ain't gonna do.
Or if you do have a little control there, bring me 2 Big Macs. Hey, a milkshake.
Some benefits out of this.
You was in here all day and you ain't do shit.
Rob, I'm
Smelling
just
like burgers and fries, and you come in here talking all day.
right, bro. I think at this stage, I think I would gamble on that because I'm trying to find happiness and peace. I think a lot of men out there just want peace. Stop all that extra, all that extra.
Let me flip it a little bit. Let me pull it away. I don't want to downplay McDonald's or any fast food job because any job could be a decent job. But what I want to say is, when I say date down, I don't mean like you have to be on the same credit status as me or similar, because when you with somebody, their credit could actually hold you back from doing things. We got to be on a semi-financial status close to each other, because if I'm just making up a number, if prospect male A makes $150,000 and his prospect female A makes $32,000, there's a disparity there. There's a serious disparity of what we can do. Vacation, if we can't, definitely go Dutch on anything. Not to say that Dutch is a problem, but at this case,
She can't keep
prospect
up
A
with
is going to be taking care of prospect A, the female.
Maybe. What I will say, well, first off, let me say this. Let me say this. When it comes down to dating down,
right.
we're all pretty much 50s, 50 plus. Close.
I'm coming.
He's coming.
Mm-hmm.
He's at the door. So dating down would be, again, let's put it in
I'm 24.
This dude's lying. Put it in perspective, we're talking about at this point in our life right now.
Right.
But now, this is the trick though, Roscoe. I get what you're saying, but what if, I don't remember all your prostate A's and all prospect and all that shit. I don't remember none of that.
Right.
But what if the one that makes $30,000 has a credit score of 800? And the one that has $150,000 a year has a credit score of 410.
Now you're benefiting each other.
You see,
because I can use your credit with my cash to do something.
So then, technically,
you're helping each other out.
But are you benefiting you though?
But I got something bigger than that. Then at this point, who's dating down?
No,
and all depends on what down is. You're down.
You're still dating down because.
So, at what date do you ask what your credit score is?
That's a damn good one.
And then
day one.
Day one. Before the checkup.
I'm not wasting time.
Before the checkup.
I'm not even dating. When I ask you for a date, how's your score?
Hey, baby. How you doing? Hey, beautiful. What's your credit score?
My name is Roscoe. I'm a Virgo. What's your credit score?
What's your credit score?
Listen.
And don't lie.
Listen. As you may know, I sold cars for a few years. I was a salesman for a lot of years. And I know how to have general conversation with someone and get information. Because when you sell things, you're trying to put information to people without making it sound like an interrogation. So you're talking to them, yeah, this is a nice car. So look, how's your score going? And okay. What kind of cars you bought in the past? These type of things, when I'm talking to them, is going to let me know
what the credit score is.
If you financed a vehicle in the past. When they say, no, they took my last 2 cars. I say, oh, hold up now.
Hold on. And repo.
Yeah, I mean, when I say, so kind of the living arrangement. Oh, the homes. So the what kind of homes are those? You know what I mean? The public homes. Oh, okay.
So a Toyota Camry is a no.
No, I don't care what kind of car you drive. I don't care. Because, some people don't believe in that. They don't believe in spending a lot of money on vehicles. I have no problem. If you got a good sound vehicle, I don't need a nice vehicle myself. I drive an okay vehicle. All right. So let's get this together. Let me rephrase my thoughts.
Wait.
So we're saying she works at McDonald's, makes $32,000 a year, and she has a credit score that's, say, 750. And then he makes $150,000 a year, but his credit score is 500. They can be partnered together, but is there a dating down is the question in that situation, in that scenario. I still think so, because even with that credit score, you can't do but so much with 32. So you still need somebody with money, because you can only buy, your credit score only allows you to buy things that you can afford. They're not, just because you have a good credit score, if you make $32,000, they're not going to let you finance $1 million home because you can't pay for it.
Right.
Now, with $150,000, you may not have credit, but you can buy credit. You can create credit opportunities with the amount of money you make.
So would a female that's not good with money but makes good money and credit is good, is that a date down?
Well, I do have some experience in this situation. Not to say any names, but I have some experience in this situation, and you can work with that.
You can work with that?
And yes, you can. I believe you can work with that, because you can. You got to see how you feel when you talk to them, and you guys connect, and as you get to grow together, in the first 5 to 10 days, and you see, listen, are you willing to let me help you? I straight tell people, listen, I got good experience with credit. I've done this for a long time. I can help. I can show you the tools of what you can do with money. I can show you how you set up a balance sheet. I can show you how to save and things of that nature. And I think that's where it's not dating down, because they have the tools. There's one other rule I got. I didn't mention.
Talk about it.
5 up, 5 down.
5 up, 5 down.
And Rich heard me say this before, 5 up, 5 down. I will not date anybody, and I'm not dating anyone, I'm married. But when I was dating, even when I was younger, I'm not dating anybody more than 5 years older than me, or more than 5 years younger than me. Because then it is a problem with, all right, and I've told the story a million times, Richard knows. When I'm talking to my kids, and I make a reference to to Gilligan, and my kid that's about to be 30, and my daughter's about to be 28, had no idea what the hell I was talking about. I can't have a girl. I'm making references, and they don't know what I'm talking about, because we're not in the same wheelhouse. See what I'm saying? Where when I talk to my lady now, and I say something about Gilligan, she might say something about Ginger or the Skipper, because we're in the same wheelhouse.
You know what you're talking about.
And people that grew up in our generation, we all watched it. I don't care what race you are. We all watched the same shows, because we had 3 to 5 channels, and we watched the same shows. I don't care what nationality you are. Nowadays, if you're in this next generation, what's that would be, millennials and after?
Right.
Man, y'all got so many channels and YouTube and all these other things.
Right.
Y'all don't even know what y'all watch. Everybody watch something. Listen.
Right. So many different shows.
You can't even reference a show to each other. Y'all be referencing YouTubers and.
Let's dive into dating down. How would that affect?
Because we can't connect. Dating down. When I say dating down, it's not just financially. It could be morally. I'm not dealing with anybody who's a thief, who's a crook, or some sort of who got some type of white collar crime. Look, I write these checks, right? All you gotta do is I'm not doing that. That's dating down as well. I'm not dating down somebody who's educationally subpar to me. I'm not a highly educated person, but I understand basic worldly affairs and things of that nature. I'm not dating somebody who says, "Hey, Joe Biden lost to Donald Trump," and they say, "Oh, who's Joe Biden?" I'm not dating that person either. That's dating down. I have to be able to have some back and forth with you. There you go.
You got standards. He bougie. He got some standards.
That's not bougie, because I don't want you to know Joe Biden.
Joe Biden don't know Joe Biden.
Well, that's true. That is true, though. Nail on the head.
So, what you think, Rich?
The 5 up, 5 down rule. I don't know how to do it.
I never really thought about that.
I think you broke that rule already, but that I've known. But
now in my life, that rule was broken. Yeah. But I'm saying this stage, I never really thought about that.
You never thought about that? You don't have an age limit at all?
I just want to be happy.
Somebody's 17 and a half, they almost about to be 18, you good? Are you like Torrey with R. Kelly? When you say teenage, how young you talking?
No, right. No.
It was when you say teenager, how young are you talking?
Yeah, no. So, the obvious, you know what I mean? Not no little young girl. I don't got time for none of that.
But
Oh, so she do have to be on a certain. So, no, I'm 51. So if I had to guess on a number, because I never really thought about this conversation. So I'm 51. I mean, if she was maybe 45, to
That's
me,
that's close to what I'm saying. 5 or 5 That's the wheelhouse.
so she was like maybe 57, 58.
They know.
I'll probably be okay.
They know the theme to Love Boat.
You know? Right. I'm not saying 72.
There you go. That's because it's past it. I'm telling you, 5 or 5 down is usually a great rule to keep you in your wheelhouse. When you start going outside of that,
The motive change.
and it's disconnects.
It's
It's
disconnect.
disconnects.
Yeah, and I definitely think that the motive changed. Because if I'm with a 72-year-old, I'm probably thinking of she got a little retirement, she got a little bit of money, you know what I mean? So
She
my
make a mean pot roast.
pot roast delicious, bro. Listen,
It's some good greens.
what? Some greens?
It's collard.
And she got some Metamucils in her. Okay.
Talking about, baby, can you run a little big game on my back for me?
And she in bed by 7.
Hey, it's like how dedicated as a man are you to get your peace that we all so deserve. And we've been relationship to relationship trying to still seek that. You know,
Dating down
dating down.
means dating someone that's not on your level by no matter what metric it may be. There got to be times where it probably has been times in your life when you dated somebody, you're like, hold up, what am I even doing here?
Dating down, so we talking about men suffering in silence, things in our pocket.
Because
It's
men don't
like-
think about this.
It's like dating down, she may be good for you, fun to be around, but every time you go out, you probably paying.
That's another dating down.
So it's like, where's that line of, I really like what I got going on here with you, Shorty. You good, we having fun and all of that, but you ain't meeting me.
This is suffering that men suffer in silence, but this I believe is suffering that men have brought on themselves because we don't necessarily have any standards and this is, so you end up suffering when you
Is it status or seeking? Because when you seeking something,
we take anything we can get.
we take anything we can get. And we hope. We hope.
If you look, when you sit in a bar or a bookshop or you're in a restaurant and a lady just walks over, hey sir, how you doing? And you're like, damn, she's attractive. Mind if I have a seat? And you let her sit down, and before you know, you hang out with her, and you be like, man, I'm out a new girl, she cool as ever, and you not telling anybody. Like when I've always heard girls talk. He has a job here, and he makes this type of money, and he's well off. He has a house.
We don't talk about
He has
that?
this. I think we talk about, man, this girl sexy as hell. Wait till you see her.
Right. She kind, she sweet, she body. She ain't Rich, let it go. Let it go, Rich.
She's past my number. That 6'10" thing. That's quite
Yeah.
everyone. Would you ever have a 6 or a 10? When you looking for a date? I think you brought that up, right?
Yeah. 6 over 10. I'm looking for peace, so I feel like I would get it more with a 6, which that's probably dating down.
With turning a 10, a 10 comes up to you.
No,
She comes up to you,
I
and
don't want the 10 problems, bro. They no, they got a lot of problems, and I don't feel like I'll be treated as I want to be treated as a man, because they got a lot of needs, they got a lot of wants. So they
a 10 is dating down to you because that's gonna mess you up.
no 10.
That's dating down. You can't have it. You don't want it.
I'd rather have a 6. That might be dating up because the lifestyle, I'm not trying to keep up with that because I'm in a different phase of life and I'm thinking the future, Fendi bags and all that. That don't mean nothing to me. And I'm not going to kill myself
To get that for someone else. That was
because I'm feeding your energy. If this your lifestyle, you should be able to afford that. Why I got to afford that?
What's the movie Casino? Baby, I need some money. How much? About that.
So for me, I'd rather have a 6. Back in the day, I would rather have a 10 back in the day. But as I grow older, I just never had success.
I don't know if beauty has much to do with it. It does to some, it depends on the girl. Because you can meet a beautiful girl that is really not into herself that much. And you can meet a 6 that thinks she the baddest thing walking these streets and she wants to be pampered tremendously.
So she can't keep up.
See,
She got the qualifications.
But she can't keep up. She can't afford to get her hair done like that, them nails and all, $200-$300 every month or however
But the
long.
10 can?
The 10 can't either. They
They get that supplied by someone else. But I feel like it's itching right now, Rich. What's itching at you?
Come on.
So this is the thing. I can't put into a category with you guys on this because I've dated a 6 that thought she was a 10, and I've dated a 10 that thought she was a 6.
I wanna. You found 10, think she's a 6. That's a keeper. Man. That's a keeper.
Right.
You know? And the thing of it is with the 10 that thought she was a 6, her main thing was, I'm regular. I'm like, you're so beautiful and you're so this, and you're so, I'm regular. And that's really how she looked at it. And that really made her even more beautiful to me because of the fact that she wasn't really stuck on that. You see, so it's almost kind of like I feel like for me, I can't really judge a 6 and a 10 because like I said, I had a 10 that was a 6 and a 6, the 6 thought she was a 10 plus 5. She thought it was beneficial to me to walk down the street with her.
Right.
I'm enhancing your life right now.
I'm thinking to myself, it's beneficial to you to ride in the car with me because we don't have to walk because you don't have a car.
It definitely changes the game.
It changes the game.
So
Would you drive a non-driver? That's another thing. Would you date somebody that doesn't
didn't
drive
have a car?
That sounds like work.
Nah, that sounds like a lot of work.
That's like having like a child.
That's like I gotta take you to the market.
Yeah.
I gotta go get the grandkids.
When you get out work today.
Right.
But
I don't know about that.
Is she a non-driver because she doesn't want to drive, or is she a non-driver?
Doesn't have a car. She doesn't have a car. Can't afford a car right
Can't afford a car, but she got a license.
But then you
got a license.
You'll buy a car.
I'm gonna get her a car.
Dang, you okay?
Because that makes my life easier.
No, my life is easier not dealing with it, period. I can find somebody that got a car.
See, I can relate on both though, because
What if she's a great person? She just can't afford a car.
I never found she was great because she didn't have a car.
now here's my thing. I mean, here's my thing with all that's giving, because we are nice guys. You know what I mean? We nice and we just want peace. And the more peace that you bring,
You pay for peace?
we definitely pay for peace. Because you start to love them more. You want to do more for them. When y'all arguing all the time, how much you spending on them? Not much at all.
Yeah.
You actually pay more for discomfort.
Huh?
Huh?
Explain.
Because when you don't have peace, you want to be out the house more. Which means you're out doing stuff by
You
yourself.
spending money.
You're
Right.
spending money.
Right.
You're eating out.
Yeah.
You're doing things to keep yourself out of the house longer, so you're spending more money.
That's
Versus peace.
Some truth to that.
If you had peace, you would be in the house. Your food would be cooked.
come
or-
straight home.
Yeah, or if your food wasn't, if there was no, it would still be food in there. But either way, you would want to come home. Hey, you know what? I'm going to bring a pizza. Don't cook tonight.
Right.
I'm going to bring some food home. So I just want to be with you because there's that peace. So you spend more money.
Being out on the street. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, taking a long way home and all of that. But let me say that a 6 and a 10, as they say, beauty is in the outer behold.
100%.
So what my 10 look like ain't what your 10 look like.
Exactly.
What your 6 look like ain't what my 6 look like. So it's all different.
Your 6 might be my 15.
You know what I mean? Like, so I just think this, I seen this on social media. I thought it was hilarious. It says, don't try to figure out women, because women put hair on their head. No, hair on their head.
I saw that. Nails on their nails.
Nails on their nails.
Mm-hmm. I saw that.
And eyelashes on their eyelashes, bro.
That's facts. That is facts. You can't trust them.
That is true. Because I saw something similar to that was crazy to me. It's like, women will sit there and shave their eyebrows off and draw them back on.
And throw some new ones on. Oh, he didn't really ask for none of that. I think in the beginning for us though, I think we don't say nothing in the beginning because it's like something different.
Right.
Add a little spicy nicey to the relationship. And then after a while it just becomes that's
Where are you?
I personally don't like wigs. I personally don't like
Neither do I.
lashes, especially them big ones.
Hey, I don't like the 3.
Hold on.
Now, say something.
The big.
The big
Yeah, I feel it on that.
You know what I mean? Now, I've seen some women with like the individuals. That's not bad because it's kind of subtle. But yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of the wig.
One of those things that I was always attracted to my wife, she don't wear makeup, she don't wear fake anything. I like it.
I can do a little makeup. Well, if you caked up and you all that, and this matches a little.
No, I can do it. I can do it. I just always liked it about her. She doesn't do it, so it's appealing to me that she's comfortable in her own skin. She's comfortable in her own skin. Because I believe a lot of people are beautiful that just aren't comfortable in their own skin.
That's why they try to cover all that stuff up. Embrace your hair, embrace yourself.
All right, so let's see if we can't put a bow on this one.
Boom.
Dating down.
Dating down.
I kind of get the vibe that you date pretty much anybody that makes you feel good or that you meet that you don't really care about. You don't have a standard that's going to make you say no.
I never dated anybody based upon their credit score because I always felt like as a man, whatever she got going on, I can uplift her. I can get her to where I'm at.
You can't buy that $1 million house if she got bad credit.
Yeah, but see, at that time in my life, I wasn't thinking about no $1 million house.
Okay.
I'm just in survival mode in a relationship.
It's a backfire too, though, because when you get the $1 million house and when she divorced.
No matter what if she divorced you? Because that's another show, divorce. You know what I mean? And what you lose in that and all that goes with that.
That's right.
So, I mean, you just never know, though. You just never know.
Never needed a prenup because we built together. If I'm carrying you, then I need a prenup then. Because you're not bringing to the table. If you find somebody that's on your level, you never need a prenup. Y'all building together.
So you say you got a prenup?
Mm-hmm. I don't need. I'll never need one because we're going to build together. We're always on a similar level.
You ever thought about getting a prenup?
But if you have somebody that's beneath, and I want to say beneath because it sounds so bad when you use that word or dating down. But if you have someone that's not on your level financially speaking, that could be. I mean, that's why people ask for prenups because that person. When Michael Jordan got married to his wife, he got a clause where she gets $1 million for the first year, and then I think up to 20 years, she'd get like $20 million or something like that. Like she gets $1 million every year that they're married if they were to get a divorce.
So it depends on the person because a lot of people would say that a prenup is just thinking ahead. For me, I feel like that is just planning to fail.
I never thought about a prenup.
And see, I disagree with the plan to fail. That is planning for the unknown. Because if I'm going, it only happens when it's uneven. If I'm going into an even relationship, I don't need it.
I know. I believe if they equal,
you don't need
even if he making, but even if he making money, I believe that female. I believe that female in a divorce.
I think she might. But if we both building together, we both coming in together at the same level, then whatever happens in the relationship. But if I'm coming in and I'm way above what you have, I have 3 houses, I got several cars. You got your McDonald's uniform. You know what I'm saying? That's a big difference.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
That's a big difference. That's what happens if you're not on the same level. But if I'm coming in with a house, she coming in with a house, and I'm coming in with a couple cars, she coming in with a car. You know, I'm making up a number, 80,000. She's making 75 or 90. You know what I'm saying? Then we in the same ballpark.
Right.
But if I'm making $450,000 and she makes fucking $32,000, it's a big difference. It's almost a risk. It's a risk.
So dating down for you is definitely a no. It's definitely a no.
I want somebody on my level, man.
And ain't nothing wrong with that, especially as we.
I don't want a bus rider.
I don't want a bus rider. You gotta at least be halfway there for me.
So you do got a level of dating down you ain't doing.
I got a level of dating down. Yeah, that's a little far.
Listen,
that's
you gonna meet me in my house? Okay. Well, I don't know what buses come here.
She be like,
I don't know what you
catch 3 buses.
I got to catch 3 buses, get a train.
And a train, exactly.
Yeah, so.
Oh, yeah, so there's no bus that's like in 5 blocks of my house, but they be having the little scooters out there. So if you hop on the scooter, be careful because they a little slippery in the rain.
Y'all are...
But hold on. What if that was the case? But she gonna do whatever she gotta do to get there. However, she needs your card.
There you go. Like I said, man. I would never get this far. I'm willing
to take that ride. I'm willing to take the ride, but I'm gonna need your card to get this thing moving.
Now wait a minute. Now hold on. For this whole conversation, I've been kind of in the whole point of, I don't really love
trumps all.
Yeah, but if she need my damn card for the scooter, I think we're going a little too far now. You know what I'm saying?
That's dating down, bro. She's willing to take that ride. She's bad.
You don't want no prenup neither.
She bad, bro.
Listen,
How'd
You
you
put
get?
the scooter on the porch.
Listen.
This one she got to ride to get back home.
That means you buying her wedding dress and everything.
but
Possible.
She gonna take a scooter to the fitting place. She's gonna be sweaty and musty.
first of all, if we're engaged, I'm gonna have the girl gonna have a car.
So
I'm gonna get her. I'm
You're
gonna get her a
supply
car.
her.
I'm gonna get her a car.
Does she put it in her name? Because she be like, I need something. I need to be comfortable when you buy me a car.
Of course not. We're gonna put her in the LLC that I own.
2006 Honda Accord. 196,000 miles on it.
This is not your property or my property. This belongs to the company.
So, right. So,
That becomes a liability, right?
because you're going to have to.
When she crash it,
Or the engine blow.
Yeah,
The
but
transmission or
she
something.
can't take it either, though.
yeah, she can't take it.
It belongs to the company.
Right.
And if you want to keep it, you're gonna have to pay the company money to hold up.
That's a slick way of saying it's your car.
It ain't your car. That's a slick way of saying it.
Once again, trying to put a ribbon on this, I'm gonna give my final thought. Let me get their final thoughts. My final thought is you can't date down. And I'm not saying it in a bad way. I know it sounds bad when you say that, but if somebody has to be on your level, whether financially, emotionally, morally, like I said, I'm not dating a criminal. If you tell me you got a credit card scheme, we can't talk. I'm past that stage of life like 30, 40 years ago. Granted, 40 years ago, I'd have been 10, but still.
Right.
I was past that stage of life then. We gotta be here. Some kind of way.
There's a whole lot of different levels to the dating down.
Yeah, it is, and I don't want any of them. I don't want any dating down levels. We gotta be here because damn relationships are so tough. I think.
It's already
Yeah,
hard enough.
Then to have to, oh, here I come. I'm gonna come pick you up now. Oh, okay. You gotta get off of work today. Here I come on my way.
Right.
$13 till next week Tuesday. Okay, I'll give you $13 so you can put towards that bus pass. Like it's too hard for that. Whereas though, hey baby, let's meet at the work, and I'll come pick you up this time. Next time I'll meet you such and such. That's so much easier than. No, baby, I don't know what bus comes after the 13. I don't know how to connect it, but
Bus, you ain't gonna put in Uber?
nah, I'm not paying for Uber's neither. Not doing that.
No
Not doing
Uber?
that. No Uber. No Uber.
You pay for Uber?
I would pay for an Uber.
Well, you pay for Uber? Say it with your chest.
I would. No, you. So okay, real quick to wrap it up.
Wrap it up. All
Quick.
right.
Me, love makes things happen. I can't.
You can't get to love. If
I
you stop it
can't.
before it gets to that point, you ain't in love with him when you met him.
I can't. No, but
When you picked up on the bus stop, was you in love?
if you're interested, if I'm interested in finding out where it may go. I can't say where it may end up, but I would.
You would give it a try.
Entertain.
So when you pull up to him at the bus stop, I'm interested in knowing how many buses do you take to get home? I'm interested.
I would entertain it because you know what? I look at things like this. Diamond comes from what?
Clams. No, it's cold. I know.
You know what I'm saying? You may have that diamond in the rough right there.
Are we in the building business? Or we find a relationship? Because that's my point.
But that's
Women, that's why men suffer in silence. America, that's why men suffer in silence. Because and this is one where we're doing it to ourselves, I believe, because it's not a lot of women, I think, that do this. Now, they may end up, they get in with a guy that lied to them and they play video games all day. They told them they had a business when they really didn't. They told them they had a house when they was living with their parent. All type of stuff like that, yes. But I believe if you watch most movies and shows, women have a certain standard that they don't want to do that. They don't want to date down because they're looking to level up. And I think so many of us suffer in silence because we have put ourselves in situations where we saw the writing on the wall and we ignored it. We ignored it. We knew that it wasn't there because when I met you at 38 years old and you had nothing but children,
Right.
and nothing else,
Bringing nothing to the
nothing
table.
to the table, I said, I'm going to look for love. And I'm not trying to prove what you're saying. I'm just saying, you don't think that could cause a problem?
I think regardless, really, at the end of the day, for real, as men, I think rich men got the same sufferings in their pocket as we do. It's just on a different level. And we definitely pay for our wives, our women, by doing certain gestures and whatever. We definitely pay, and we definitely do it more than they do it.
Right.
You know, and a lot of times we do it hoping to get that same love back. And then when you don't get it,
Your love language, as you call it?
Yes.
Spending money is your love language.
there you go.
Spending money.
That's a whole other topic, love language, for sure. And is that a first date question? After, what's your credit score?
No, that's a first date question. Yes. No, that's a
You
question.
need to know that,
I
right?
need to know before we go any further. I can't.
It's gonna be a long date.
No, it ain't.
He come up with a plan.
It's going to be
Listen,
a short.
You
date.
can listen.
Because
Listen. What's actually when I ask you where you live, and are you driving? We good right there. So oh, that's your car, okay? That's your car by yourself. It's not your man's car, not your. I'll say in a joking way, they'll laugh. They'll be like, "What are you talking about?" But I'm actually probing to find out a few things. And then over time, we have a few phone calls or whatever. You know, because I'm old school. We're not going to text the whole time. We're going to talk on the phone, and you know, I'll find out some of these things. And I'm not quizzing her down like, what's your exact? Matter of fact, I need you to sign this application so I can run your credit with all three. I'm not doing that. But I'm just saying, I just
want to be sure.
I just want to know that we're on the same ballpark, that I'm not taking on a charity case or picking up a child. Jay-Z, like I say this, I quote rappers and comedians all the time. Jay-Z famously said, being broke is childish, but I'm quite grown. And I just don't want at this age, I don't want the childish of, I don't have anything. And I understand some people don't.
Right.
But I'm not in that situation. I don't want to be, I don't want to connect to that situation. I don't want to connect to the situation. Yeah, I want to be in a situation where we can do babe, let's take a trip together. Oh, for real? Let's go to Africa. You got 3,000, I got 4, let's go. You know, that kind of stuff. Not, I got 7,000, you just gonna show up? Okay. Oh, I gotta pay for your passport too? Okay, I'll do that. Oh, you don't have any luggage?
And she needs some outfits.
And there you go. Because that takes the fun out of it now. And that was a charity case. I could have picked up a kid from the March of Dimes and took them.
So as you see, Roscoe feels very strongly.
I'm sorry.
So if you're not on the level,
and I ain't nothing.
No, it's valid.
I'm short and fat.
He has a valid point, but I think where Roscoe stands is no to dating down. Lucky.
I mean, I have, because before I look into it as a financial part, I look for peace first.
Okay.
I meet somebody, I want to have an argument. I want you. I ain't gonna start one. I just want to see how you handle it. How you gonna carry me? If you want some hooping and hollering and yada yada, see that tough, that really hits you in the heart, that's more important to me than, because I figure the finances, we can have things. 2 incomes is better than 1. We can have things. We just have to build, because that's what a relationship is anyway.
Yeah.
So.
But there are limits to what they have to have.
I'm not doing a scooter, bro. I'm not doing a scooter. I'm not putting you in a lift. You need your own car.
Okay.
Definitely need your own car.
So the bus pass won't do. Got you.
Nah.
As far as I'm concerned,
bus pass will do.
Listen,
all depends.
You got to give me a limit. You got to give me some type of limit.
Bus pass, no. Scooter, yes.
Can you give me a 2-piece and a biscuit, please? I don't have any money for that.
Listen, you know what?
A 2-piece.
I'm gonna tell you.
Don't forget the hot sauce.
Sound like a yes.
No, I would, because you know what?
You would get her a 2-piece and a biscuit.
No, I would take the lady that says, you know what? I really didn't have much, but I got you a 2-piece from Tyrone's Chicken.
That's different than her begging you for a 2-piece. I'm talking about somebody.
No, that's what I'm saying. That I could deal with. Somebody that's always asking, that I don't want to deal with. I couldn't deal with that. I would rather, if you don't have it, I would rather you offer whatever it is you have versus you. Women asking men for stuff all the time is a complete turn off, especially if y'all are not together, if you're dating. I am that guy. If I meet you and we have been talking for 48 hours and you tell me your gas and electric is about to get cut off, then you and whoever lives in your house will be sitting in the dark. I am not. I don't think that's cool. Now, for me, instead of dating down as far as someone that doesn't make the same amount of money as I do, is not as bad as somebody always asking me for something.
Right. I need to know where you had it. And what you don't.
I need to know. If you don't have it because of the circumstances, that's one thing.
I had a rough patch.
Right. If you don't have it and your idea is just to ask any random person at the time and you have no shame in your game and you're going to ask me, 48 hours after we talk, you're definitely not for one.
That's the flag.
Last one, because I know we gotta wrap this up. But just because we brought this up amongst ourselves before, and this is not a whole show. You meet somebody, they seem nice, they talk a nice game. You offer to date them. Next day they show up, they meet you at the dating spot with 3 kids, and they want you to pay for their food.
How long were y'all talking?
We met the day before. We had a good conversation.
It's our first date.
It's our very first day. Hey, you mind if I take you out? They just show up with kids. They didn't even tell you.
Didn't even tell me. Sure, with 2, 3 kids?
Let's just say 2. Make it 8.
Let's say 1.
And a girl.
Let's say 1.
Very adorable children. Very adorable children.
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
That date has definitely took a turn.
Yeah, I thought I was going to see you after this.
Yeah.
I think it's I think it's one of those things that should be discussed beforehand, and bringing your kids to the first date.
For me to pay for?
That's weird.
That's dating down at that point.
I mean, I may sit through the date, and then I may not call you after that. It depends on how your kids are. Your kids are
As
ass.
soon as you sit down, I think I'm like, hold up, everybody wants the bathroom. Yeah, that might be the last time you
See, I can never be that guy because I'm the guy that has 7.
What that got to do with unannounced showing of children that for me to buy their food? For me to become a patriarch of the family. Immediately.
because she's showing you up front that this is what I come with. This is me. This is what I.
So here's my issue is, where did we go to get something to eat? Because if she couldn't afford
Red Lobster.
No, that's a flag. Because she wouldn't know on a random Tuesday take her and them 3 kids to Red Lobster because she can't afford it. Because that's dating down. But now, since it's our first date, and we're gonna be gentlemen and say where you want to go. Oh, I love Red Lobster. You ain't been at Red Lobster in 2 years because you can't afford it. So I think that part is a problem.
And my thing, even if she can afford it, the fact that you would bring them for me to take care of that time is kind of
oh yeah, that's a flag.
That's a flag. That's part of dating down. I think that's not a financial dating down. That's a moral dating down for me. The way you went about this morally was incorrect to me, and now that's I say it's not just financial. It's moral. It's ethics. It's these. Right. Ethically, that's wrong. That's not how I should meet your children.
Nah.
I got something real quick though. I know we're supposed to be wrapping it up, but how about this? How about, and this is part of men suffering in silence, right? How about you date a woman that has kids and expect you to play the father figure in these children's lives, but you have kids of your own, and she does not like when you're spending time with your own children.
That's a problem.
Done deal. Anybody don't like my children? To me, remember, if you don't adore my children like I adore my children, it's no.
Right.
We go no problem. It ends there. The buck stops at that moment. I've never ever had a situation where anybody. I used to have people. My oldest would say stuff to me like, "You let him get surf and turf, and he's like 7, 8 years old. That's a done deal. You remember what I'm spending on my kid? That's a done deal.
Right.
It's a done deal. And he's a good kid.
I agree. And one other thing that was on some other stuff. But one other thing, as far as dating, you got to talking, go on a couple of dates. For some strange reason, it doesn't come up. What if she doesn't tell you she has kids within the first 3 dates?
I think that would not happen because I just, the way I operate, I'm a talker. So like I said, I'm always kind of like, not really interrogation, but I'm trying to get to know her. So,
I'm
asking, yeah, hey, no.
Especially at this stage.
No baby daddies? These are things you need to know.
Hey, where they at?
Exactly.
Because I think that's important too.
And how long have they been home?
Mm-hmm.
Joking.
I mean, if that's the case, that's something you may probably put in our back pocket. And because, hey, he got 10 years, but hey, he coming home.
But then is he crazy acting? I can't keep a relationship with my baby before I keep messing it up.
Oh, right.
Whoa, what?
Right.
And that's not dating down. And once again, that's dating down too, because that's their life situation is different from my life situation. That's down.
Me in a situation.
If my life situation is a stable situation that causes no problems for someone else, and your life situation causes problems for whoever you deal with, that's also dating down.
That's dating down.
Because
y'all ain't on the same level.
Exactly.
At all.
Get it?
Just like if I had a baby mother that was, every time I get around somebody, she was to beat up the girl I'm with,
Right.
that would be somebody dating down a date with me because I'm causing problems.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
It's not just financial or looks or any of that. It's the whole package. It has to be a level package where we meet to each other, you know, in the middle to make it happy. Because, like, yeah, as we all know, relationships can be difficult to make work, and you can get discontent with a relationship very quickly. You can love somebody and be like, or have love for them. I ain't gonna say love, but you can have love for them and be like, I can't do this. I can't do this.
So basically, Roscoe is a hell no. Lucky is a, you know,
It depends.
It depends. I'm like, hey, yo.
He's a lover.
It is what it is, and we gonna work with what we got.
He gonna pay for her to go to the Fry Academy so she can move to the head of the fry line.
Hey, he building. He's gonna be something one day. He sees a vision in her.
She's a female Calvin.
Nine times out of 10, I'm looking to see how we can get franchised. So,
Word.
You know. But again, yo, thank you for tuning in.
Yes, sir.
This is another episode of Men Suffer in Silence. I'm your man. What's my name? Rich Black.
That's what you do. Dealing with these days. See what happened when you date down?
Down got your mind on.
Lose yourself. You lose yourself.
That's that 50, baby.
That's your boy. Lucky let him know.
And see, and because I don't date down, Roscoe squeeze off. Comes out really easy. Really easy. I don't have that stress of the dating down problem.
Lucky let him know, baby.
Like, subscribe, follow, holla.
Peace.